Glory! Let's go!
What's up,
I'm here
man?
for your mothers. You hear me? Let's go.
And all that chicken.
You already know, I'm here for that chicken.
We are here to fight.
Let's go. We were talking about a little bit of semen retention.
Yeah.
And how to make sure that you're not, going crazy. Because a lot of y'all guys are starting to take this way too serious.
Go Capone. Yeah.
This journey of semen retention is basically to get you in a space of really taking control of how your body is moving, how your energy is flowing, Because sometimes when bad things are happening, it's sometimes the reset of your energy, right? You're going back and forth with yourself, but then you just doing weird shit where you just say, I'm gonna be a virgin, or I'm not gonna have sex for the next 10 years. Relax, all right? Live life, enjoy life, but just be conscious of your energy. Not having sex with 30 women, find what's good for you. But enjoy yourself, enjoy your journey, Every journey is totally different. You may need 1 month of, semen retention, 2 months, 3 months, whatever is your journey. Don't let nobody fool you in thinking that you gotta go celibate for the rest of your life,
And the thing is, when men be like, yo, I'm practicing semen retention, that's why I can't be around women, I can't talk to women. I'm like, you're going against your nature. So what are you around when you're not around women? You're around men. See, now you're practicing something else. You're practicing something different. You know what I mean? I'm not against whatever you do. You know what I mean? But just be cautious of what you're doing. If you can't talk to a woman, if you get nervous around women, you get nervous to say hi to a woman,
that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Issue. You should be better than that. You should be able to speak, communicate with the opposite sex, and still be cool. Don't be a weirdo. All right.
Exactly.
You should be able to conversate, and everything ain't about related to sex. It's just having a conversation, having a woman's perspective. A woman's touch on certain things is just never gonna be. It can't be replaced. Like a man's masculinity, it needs to be high, and a woman needs her femininity to be high, so we can match. All right. If a woman's masculinity is high as mine, we're never gonna match. You get me? You feel me? It's we battling. It's like another male at certain points. I'm the man in this house. If we both the man, what's going to be left? I'm not about to change. So make sure you find the energy that works for you, you know?
And that's another thing too, we were talking about earlier, when a man comes home and he don't even feel like a man.
That's crazy. It's crazy. In your own house, it's crazy.
Or you're around your woman and you don't feel like a man. Or maybe you're around your woman and you happen to be around your boys now, and you still don't feel like a man. You feel like a man around your boys, and your woman comes around. You don't feel like that man no more.
That's devilish work right there. I don't know what to say about that. I don't even know how to explain that.
Yeah.
But if you're going through that, you need to change up your scenario. You need to get that testosterone high so you can start acting like a man.
Yeah.
And be secure in being a man. Because all men ain't feminine. You feel me? Be a man, be masculine. Still be a gentleman as well, and don't be a weirdo. I could be around a woman and be nothing about sex come up, because it's not that. Sometimes it's generally just having a woman's perspective. A woman's energy is great, not for sex, not for anything that's in that manner. It's sometimes just to communicate with the opposite sex to have a different opinion on certain things. You get me?
Exactly.
And understanding that you can still live. You don't have to be a creep about it. Certain questions can be asked if you're comfortable with certain things, but don't be a creep, all right?
And that's the whole point of semen retention for me. I feel like men should just practice on becoming better, a higher self, focus on you. You know what I mean? A lot of men, today's world, a lot of men, they focus on women. A guy goes to the gym to impress women. A guy makes money to impress women. A guy the way they dress is to impress women. Yeah. So that's why they lose their self, they lose their masculinity, and they will be around a woman that's making more money, because most women focus on themselves no matter what.
Depends. I believe that's all perspective and where they're coming from, but a lot of times it's really focusing on yourself so you can help others. You get what I'm saying? If your focus is only on, I want the attention of this person, you lose self. You don't even know what you like anymore. You're just doing it so somebody else can say that they like what you got going on, or like what clothes you wear. I only buy things that I like. Somebody's opinion is great. Oh, they like it too. Amazing. But I like what I like, and you ain't gonna change it from me. You feel me? And my style switches up all the time. I mean, I ain't wearing certain things that certain people wearing, you know, but I don't care for I need to have the Gucci this. I'm not for none of that, you know. For a lot of that, I think a lot of times people don't know self-worth, you know. When you look good, you ain't really gotta wear all that extra stuff, you feel me? I wear a shirt and tie, you wouldn't know what it was. You just know it looks good because it's on good material.
But you wear it for you, right? You don't wear it to impress women.
I'm not here to impress
you
nobody.
You like how you look. You do this for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, because people think you just go to gym. It's more things that I do. You know, I like a lot of self-relief. Like, you know, a lot of cleansing of my, you know, my body. You know, I like things like deep tissue massaging, because that goes hand in hand in training. I love meditating, you know, especially in like cold temperatures. Those are one of my favorite things to do. Or deep plunges. You know, you ever did one of those before?
Nah.
It's like a cold plunge. You basically submerge yourself in cold water, as cold as you possibly can. So they got like spas now where you could just go, relax, you know. They got mud baths. I don't do that either. But, you know, they got things like that. And it's just something of a healing part outside of the training part, you know, and things that I like to do. I like going to movies dolo. You know, oh, that's weird. It may be weird for some others, but I do it for me. Make sure you're spiritually good with yourself before you enter into somebody else's energy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's like we were talking about earlier. You know, the sex, when you have sex with somebody else, you're exchanging energy. So if they just tend to be a lazy person, or they always tend to have this mood of being sad, or just having like a bipolar energy. That's something you're gonna be going around doing too.
Exactly. So you want to make sure that you stay conscious of the people that you're dealing with, because you gotta remember what they say. You be around three broke people, you're gonna be the fourth one. You know, and it's just about the same thing. If you spiritually rich, or you got something to offer, people won't want to be around you. You have something to offer. You have something of value, and it's not all about just the money. Because I've been around people who have a lot of money, but they still trash people. You get me? So you want to make sure you're still a person of substance. Not only just with your money, but of value with, you know, telling somebody something. And they don't even have to take your advice. I'm not even keen on giving everybody my advice, because who am I to just get you living life like I'm living life? But I want you to make sure that you take control of what you have in your house. You get me? And making sure that you're the man in your house. You shouldn't be the woman or sometimes the man. You should be the man all the time. You get me? And man don't mean conquer, take everything in control. Is really understanding who you are, you know? And I can't make $1 and I'm still a man. People think that having money means you're a man. I hate that point of it. No, you can be a man and not make it, but you gotta be the person at least trying. I'm not gonna sit at home and woe is me, only bad things happen to me. No, I'm gonna go out there and try to make something happen. You know, I feel like that's what makes you a man, trying. You may not make it. It may not come that easy. You know, it took me a while to figure out what's my worth and how to make things work in my hand, but trying.
Yeah,
there was always an effort.
The drive to go hunt.
Exactly.
You know.
Try.
So how do you feel about women like making more money than the guy, and just like paying the bills and whatnot?
I mean, to each his own. I don't know if there be other circumstance that's not mine. That doesn't happen in my home. I pay most of the bills, if not all the bills. You know, I think outside of her cell phone, but you know, that's my circumstance. Somebody might not be having the luxury of doing that. You know, I've been in a space of, you know, I ain't got it. I got to build myself up a little bit more for me to have to be able to build up where I can pay all of everything. You know, so it's just whatever circumstance you are, but always being a man and making sure that you know. Put things together for things, you know. You could be the person that you don't have to be the one that's like, well, I just get home, sit down. No, I sometimes cook for my lady as well. But the majority of the time she cooks, you know, and she cooks how the way I like it, you know. Everybody has an individual way of doing things. Make sure that, you know, y'all working together. But you pulling the masculine energy and she's pulling the feminine energy. There can't be a cross wire, in my belief. But if it works for you in your house, do what you believe, you know.
So, do you feel like it would be easy for a guy to be masculine, or do you think a guy can be masculine in a situation where she's paying the bills and doing all that stuff?
I don't even know that circumstance, so I couldn't really understand that. But I mean, I couldn't see it. But you know, I never been in that circumstance. I can't speak on something I never really been through. But I could imagine how tough it might be. You know, a woman saying that she needs more money, and now you're thinking that she got more power over you. You know, you're going into your house, it's my house, motherfucker. You know, I mean, curse, but you know, having that type of energy because she feels like she's doing all the work. It's like her thinking like she did all the labor, she coming home with the hunted meal, and you the woman, you prep this. You know me? So I get it. But I couldn't deal with that circumstance, I'm not gonna lie. That might be a little tough for me.
Shit, man. And
But
that's
I'm not here to just be tricking either, because I think people get that confused too.
Yeah.
I just meet somebody, I'm not paying all your bills. You lost your mind. You know, we built something together. We have an establishment of understanding.
not every woman deserves the hard work that you work for.
Exactly, and I think when they think, oh, before you even speak to me, give me a check. I'll see something like that on, I think, what was that, Drink Chicks. He was like, she's like, if you got it, then you're supposed to be paying for it as soon as you need it. You're supposed to be flying me out. I think that's insane. I think that's another level of a man being a puppet. You know, what do you mean? As soon as I meet you, I gotta give you money? Is this an exchange? That's crazy.
I think the problem too with most men is most men, they don't focus on building their kingdom. So, you know, like we get distracted. As soon as we were born, we get distracted with so much things that we don't get the chance to build our kingdom. And then we start behaving, we start having feminine behaviors, as in now we're looking for the women to pay the bills or the women to take care of us.
Yeah.
You know, you got even some men looking out for cougars. Just to like, you know.
But it's more so the, you know, those properties of women that, you know, they do stuff for you, you know, like cooking.
Yeah.
I thought that was a regular thing until I started seeing more when I was younger, most women don't cook for me.
Yeah.
Let alone cook for themselves. They don't make cereal and noodles
Yeah.
and noodles. So most women seek out the older women because they have more of value, you know? They make home feel like home. You get me? So I've been in that circumstance as well where, you know, you gotta understand when an older woman, she has a different mentality to it where she sees you as a prize and she sees herself as a prize as well. So she's still gonna cater for you. She's gonna make sure you're hungry. If you're hungry, she's gonna feed you. So it's you know, some women, some younger women have that, you know, that mentality. Oh, I'm gonna feed my man, make sure he's good. But it's a lost art in making sure that the man is good in his home. You know, some young women, they don't care for that. Like, I'm about the bag. The bag ain't everything. You know?
And I think that's another problem too, bro. A lot of women now, they try to chase the bag, or they try to get a house and get money, and they forget how to submit to their man, bro. You know what I mean? They don't really get the chance to be submitted, because if we both hunt and they go hunt, man is made to hunt. So now you got the woman hunting. If we're both hunting, who's gonna hold the house down? Who's gonna nurture the kids?
That's a fact.
So,
but I mean, that's what happened now to where it's like, I'll pass that on. You know, they don't want to do that job no more. It feels like, you know, I remember one woman was saying something like it was something similar to slavery. So why would I want to go through that? Why would I want to just sit at home and make babies? It started to be something of like, why should I do that? I could offer it or pay somebody else to do it. You know, they try to offer that whole situation up to a nanny.
Yeah, to a nanny.
Who have the job. They don't have to do it. All they have to do is just take pictures, you know, and live the best life of drinking liquor. You know, and I think it's just a balance. You know.
I feel like that messed up the whole scenario, because I just believe women are made to nurture and men are made to go hunt. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that we can't nurture either. You know, we could help each other at times. Like you said, sometimes you come home, you cook for her. You might help her clean. You know what I mean? But like your main duty is job. It's to hunt. It's providing. Yeah. So now if both of y'all is going to go hunt, it's like,
what's left? What else left to do? We both clean it?
Yeah.
I think when they be like half and half, but on in terms of, you know, the house duties, they would do it. You know, God, do the work inside, and then I do the work outside. You know,
it's still work regardless. And you know, like when you have a business organization, or like when you go to a store, you know, or a business, you have the supervisor, you have the employees. The employees don't play the supervisor, and the supervisor plays the employee role. Everyone plays their role.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
A role that works for you. You know, some men are comfortable, you know, staying home, cleaning the dishes, and being a woman. You know, but I couldn't do that. You know, and my mentality is always to do more, be better. You know, and just try to accumulate as much of my values to anybody I find of value. You get me? So like, build the people around you strong, so everybody can always stand on their own too, you know? And everybody ain't meant to be in your circle. Sometimes people fall off like leaves. It is what it is. They only meant for a certain time, not for the whole lifespan of your life. So don't be sad You know, and I think people get forsaken where they like, oh my God, you know, these people are leaving me. Nah, that's in growth. You never have the same fur when you started with. You gotta shed that off and get more and build up tolerance for the new weather. And understand that everybody can't come. Everybody ain't able to sit at the table. You get me?
You feel like working out also, does it help with like the masculinity?
I believe so, man. I believe it builds up that testosterone and maintains that testosterone if you're continuously training. And it just gives you a purpose of always feeling strong, you know? It's something that when you get a pump or you do a couple of pull-ups, you know, it just gets your body moving. It works with your energy. It works with, if say you're going through depression or anything like that. I never went through that because I've always been active. The more active I get, I'm in a good space. I'm always thankful. I'm always thankful for the smaller things. Like, yo, bro, how was your New Year's? Amazing. Why amazing? That sounds crazy. Because I'm here. I can move. I can breathe. I can do push-ups, run, jumps, squat, whatever I want to do. Take a trip. You know, I'm in a space of gratitude, you know, and when I believe when you're in a space of gratitude, things open up, you know. I'm thankful. I wake up I'm thankful. Thank you. You know, we walking, we live like this every day. Yeah. I go through, look like this, and I'm working every day to even be better than this. So it's a blessing, you know, and to motivate people and to push people past their limits. And when they think that's their limits, to kill and continue to break those doors and those bricks down is to build up something even stronger. I love it. I love the feedback when you're walking through the city. And yo, you go, yo, Akeem support. Yeah, I know. I love that. Yeah. Keep on showing love, and that I'm gonna show it right back.
And that boosts the testosterone too.
Yo,
that's how male testosterone get boosted.
And it don't hurt to give nobody a compliment either.
Yeah.
If I see somebody that I rock with, yo, you ain't gotta be no extra. Yo, salute to what you've been doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Respect it, and I appreciate the people that come up to me because I do it for nothing. I'm gonna do it regardless. Even if you don't see me on here, I'm gonna do it. But to do it and to inspire somebody else to change their life and change their mentality is another spiritual level that's uncanny to anything else. I always want to be better. I always want people around me better. And I always love to see my brothers do good. You know, even if it's better than me. Some people really say that shit and really be like, nah, I really don't mean that. Nah, bro, if you work for it, man, you deserve everything that you get. You feel me? And anything that I have, I deserved it because I put the work in. Nothing was free. Nobody gave me nothing. I remember he was doing it way before me. But I was in the calisthenic world way before him. But I ain't put out no content. You know, but the continuous push, yo, bro, I'm doing this shit. Can you link up with me? Yeah. You feel me? And he got it done. I'm coming back for it.
And we helping each other.
Exactly,
you know
because it's, regardless of it's still my brother in the calisthenic community. Because I love working out and training my body in all aspects, and not just weights, because I do weights, but I like punching the bag sometimes. I might punch you, but you know, let me stop there. But nah, you feel me? Getting that steam off your body is definitely something great, man, and really releasing that energy because we deal with a lot. Don't think they, the YouTuber, they living a life. Nah, you still go through things.
Yeah,
you feel me?
We go through things, and that's what the workout does for us. You see,
it's a release.
When we push through the workout, we're pushing our body through stress.
Exactly.
We're putting our body through a lot of stress. So when life throws stress at us, we're gonna treat it just like the workout.
Exactly.
It's gonna be painful. You're gonna keep pushing.
And you're gonna feel good after.
Yeah.
That's what I really hunt for, is to feel good after.
Yeah.
After I go through my training, yo, bro, you can throw whatever. Yeah. Everything really don't even bother me to a certain extent because I train, I'm good. Now if I ain't trained, it's a little bit tougher to really manage it because now I'm going through a little bit. Not only am I missing my workout, but other things, but I try to make sure to the fullest extent to keep on making sure that I do something. And we're about to get this push-up series going. Y'all gonna really love it. You feel me?
We're going live.
Make sure that we're going live. We want to make sure that y'all love the journey that we're going through, man. And I want to make sure that we continue to push ourselves because I know we got more. Yeah. I know we got so many ideas that just right there is ready to be pushed. It's just really collabing on certain ideas and really getting things going. You know?
We got more on the way, guys. So
let's get it, man.
Stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned for the glory. And always for that chicken. Bang!
Smash everything except for my girl.
Nah, maybe.
Yo, don't be playing, son. I'm coming for all you guys.
Let's go. I want your mothers, your abuelas. You hear me? I want the aunties. You hear me? Salute.